guys, I'm Aussie Villa and welcome to episode 119 of Raise the Holte, our bid for world domination with Aston Villa. And today we have a big game to start off with because we go away to Atletico Madrid in the Champions League. It is a game that could decide who finishes top of the group, not mathematically, but in reality. And then we'll skip over the Leicester game and we'll play West Brom in the EFL Cup with the youngsters named after you guys, of course. Now, since last episode where we absolutely destroyed Arsenal, it was just such a good performance, wasn't it? We've had 3 games and a bit of a mixed bag, to be honest. First up, it was a Champions League against Mönchengladbach. Poor finishing in this one almost cost us. You can see we absolutely dominated the game. We went behind. Almeida and Rodrigo, defender Rodrigo, got the win for us in the end, but should have been so much more comfortable. Look at Alpha 6 key passes. He's absolutely smashing it to pieces this year. Then we went to Liverpool. I was hoping we'd do okay in this game, and to be honest, we did. We weren't second best in this game. We arguably were the better team. We just could not score to save ourselves. You can see Chris Hughes missed an absolute crap load of goals. I probably should have subbed him off in hindsight, but I just thought, we'll get the next one, we'll get the next one. But yeah, poor finishing cost us. Rodrigo got one back, but we were already 3-0 down at that point. That was attacking Rodrigo. Just a really disappointing performance from us. It was not a performance, it was, not a bad, wasn't a bad performance, just bad finishing, really. We were good for most of it. Then we played West Ham, also known as Aston Villa B, I think. Let's look at this. Mason Holgate was there. James Bree. Who else was in here? McGinn plays for them as well, doesn't he? Yeah, McGinn. And there was somebody else, I think, as well, that I saw. No, maybe not. I'm dreaming another one. But anyway, lots of old Villa players, a lot of our old players at West Ham. But we played really well in this one. Again, poor finishing. It's becoming a problem, but Rodrigo got a double and Thor chipped in with a goal as well. You can see it was a bit of a rotated team ahead of this Champions League fixture. So, bit of a mixed bag, as I said. Let's have a look at what it all means for the league tables. You can see we're still there or thereabouts, despite we've lost 2 games now, haven't we? But despite that, we are still there or thereabouts at the top of the league. And the good news in the Champions League is that Ajax drew Atletico Madrid, so we already have a bit of an upper hand over them. So that is, as I said, a really big positive coming into this game. A draw would still sort of leave us top of the group. So we are the favourites, as you might expect as defending champions. Let's have a look at what we're expecting from there. It's still Diego Simeone managed team, a direct playing style, balanced mentality. Expecting a 4-4-2, maybe attacking us down the wings. Let's have a look at the team that we are sending out, and this is it. Gaz Mosley goes in goal. It's Nepo, Rodrigo, Forster and Kosic, the usual back 4 there. Leroy and Stiller in midfield. Rashid, Enrique, Marin in behind Chris Hughes. Let's see what we can do here. What I do hope we can do is find the back of the net, because that Arsenal game has gone through our heads a little bit, I think, because we have not been putting chances away since then. Challenging to pick up where they left off. Alright, go and have some fun tonight. Carry on where you left off. We were decent against West Ham. So yeah, we'll see how we do here. Everybody looks up for it, so hopefully we'll put that motivation out on the field and score some goals. The Liverpool game, it might hurt us because they're looking to be the class of the field so far. I think they're still under no losses, no draws. Perfect. That's what we're looking for. So that could come back and haunt us, especially since you can see from the match stats we should have got something from that game. It was just sort of team performance was good individually. There were a lot of mistakes, and it was those mistakes that cost us. As for this game, really, given the state of the group away from home, this is one of those where a draw is fine, but like always, we're not going to play for a draw, because I can't play for a draw anyway. I always stuff it up when I just try and see things out. Nepo's done really well there. Can he clear it back for Gaz? Gaz can clear it, though. Who's out there? It's out for Marin. This could be a nice opportunity to counter-attack. 5 minutes in, no. Well, I'm not sure what Chris Hughes was doing out by the sideline there. He didn't need to be there. Oh, can we get that? We can't. We're in a little bit of trouble here. A little bit too much space. We've left a man, and it's 1-0 down. The central defenders just stood there. They didn't go out to their man, and it was left on Kosic to run in, and he just left Koke just completely unmarked. Look at this. I don't know what Forster's doing. Forster's got to go to him. Kosic has run in, and it's just left Koke just completely open. Just a massive mix-up in defence there. Come on, boys. Come on. We've told them to show some passion. Let's see if that gets them going here or not. Are we going to have one of these weird seasons where we just randomly clock off in games and don't look like we know how to play football. Got a cat hair in my nose or something. Always happens whenever I start recording. Here goes Alpha. What can he do? He's run into a bit of trouble there, but Enrique picks it up. Goes and it's beautiful by Enrique. I'm not quite sure why he's passing backwards to Kostic there, and Kostic has given it away. We didn't need to do that. Enrique, you could have had a shot, mate. I'm not that insistent on walking the ball into the back of the net. Looks like we're going to build again. It's becoming a long and scrappy highlight here. Go with Gaz. What's he going to do for Forster? Back for... Oh. It's going to be one of those days, isn't it? We'll tell him to concentrate. I can't see that again. That's going to really anger me. I don't know what's wrong with us. We're not passing it. We're running into opposition players. Here goes Rashid. Can we get one back? It'd be a good response if we can. It's Marin! Oh, Antonio Marin! He's always there, isn't he? He's the postman. He always delivers. Excellent stuff from Antonio Marin. Just bent it round the keeper. An excellent response to that horrifying own goal as well. Look at this. Off the kickoff instantly. Enrique for Marin. Oh, that's really good, isn't it? The keeper was never going to get to that. Let's demand a little bit more of that. That was some concentration. I like that, boys. There we go. More of that, please. More of that. We've almost dug ourselves out of a massive hole there, haven't we? Because we could have really just fallen to pieces, and we haven't, which is good. From the corner, Alpha in for Chris Hughes. He can't get to it. Rashid's at the edge of the area. He pulls one back. Second time of asking, can he get the job done? Ajax has taken the lead against Mönchengladbach. There's a good ball. Chris Hughes! There we go. We're back on level terms. That's how you respond to an own goal, boys. Excellent stuff. 6th goal of the year for Chris Hughes. And another assist for Alpha, who has been absolutely magnificent this season for us. That puts us back top of the group, of course. And excellent, excellent stuff. Look at this from Silla. Just chips it in. Chris Hughes. He has 4 defenders around him. And they get nowhere near him. Excellent goal. Really, really happy with that. All right. Now, let's fire and go again here, boys. What a response that's been. It was a horrifying start. Let's keep our heads here, boys. We've cleared that with Kostic. Can we get to... a bit of a heavy touch, but there wasn't really anybody near enough, was there? Come on, Rashid. Put pressure on. They've got going a little bit of an overlap there. I wonder if we need to switch something up tactically there. Oh, it's a good goal, but that's really frustrating, having come back from 2-0 down. Yeah, defense has not been great, has it? I do wonder if maybe we need to go a DM in this game. We could drop Leroy back. It's a good finish. We can't do much about that. We could drop Leroy back. We could also... Who do we have on the bench? We have AR on the bench, so we could bring him on. Just before the break, it would be a wonderful time to get level again, but it would be a horrible time to concede. Come on, Nepo. What's he got here for us? In for Marin. For Silla. Oh, it's not a good pass. Rashid does just enough, but I have a horrible feeling about this all of a sudden. Come on, boys. Come on. What has gone wrong with our team here? I mean, we're up against 4-4-2, so maybe we're a little bit too open to play against the 4-4-2. Let's just not concede. Oh, boys, come on. That's so annoying. That's really, really annoying. We will put in a DM for the second half because we're too open. I think that's the problem. We're being overrun. We've played absolutely disgracefully, despite having done so well to come back. Aggressive. What the was that, boys? Some calm. We have faith. We are going to have to change it up. So can Leroy? How well can Leroy play there? Not great. Is it? It's not great. Rashid's having an absolute nightmare as well. We need to bring on somebody to play in midfield. It has to be Greeley. We have to make a sub anyway. Maybe we do AR. We do AR for... Leave Chris Hughes on. Yeah, maybe we've got to do that. Mazzella. You're on attack now, please, mate. Yeah. I don't really see another way around that. Have we? Yeah, I mean, maybe we should have probably started like this. I've maybe been a little bit too aggressive, thinking that we can easily beat an Atletico Madrid team that's clearly very good. Here goes Rashid for Marin. AR for Silla. Back for AR. Back for Silla. It's decent ball. Yeah, Nepo get there. No, he can't. Come on, boys. Let's get creative here. We don't really have someone to play on that. We'd have to switch Marin over to the right if we're going to take Rashid off. He's had a weird year this year, Rashid. He's showed flashes of what he can do. Kosic, that's not ideal, mate. That's not ideal. Oh, off the inside of the post. We're going to have to, and maybe we just have to keep telling him to concentrate. We looked okay when I told him to concentrate, didn't we? But nothing else here is working. We're going to have to change a lot about the way we're playing, I think. Let's go a high line, and that will get stuck in. We might have to counter press as well. We'll raise the tempo. Maybe we'll take it off, exploit the flanks. We'll still look for the overlaps, but just not exploit the flanks. I don't know what else to tell them. Nobody's playing well. It's just one of these days, isn't it? Come on, can we get another way back here? Rashid! Oh, it's so unlucky. I mean, they've had one or two that have hit the post as well, so it's not, we've had our share of luck. But, yeah, that is a little bit unlucky, isn't it? I don't know. I mean, who do we take off here? No one's playing well. I don't know if making a change at fullback is necessarily the best thing, but neither of the fullbacks are doing well at all. So we'll just yank both of them over to the bench and then push forward. I mean, we have been a little bit better this second half, but the damage is already done, isn't it? Oh, it's so annoying having come back to 2-2 to just absolutely fall to pieces. It's a little bit like the Spurs game, isn't it? Where we just haven't really shown up. Mönchengladbach has come back and they're taking a solid lead against Ajax now. There goes Silla for Chris Hughes. Can he find a finish? No, he can't. I'm wondering. There must be something not great with the team talks because we've looked really poor here. Here goes Leroy. There we go. There's a goal back. We're still in this, boys. It's 4-3 with 4 minutes to go, and we can still do this. There is still a point on offer here for us. Let's push forward, or do we praise? Maybe we just praise. Just try and get them confident. It was a decent ball in from Casey Beck, and Leroy's there and absolutely leathers it into the back of the net. Second goal of the year for Ronan Leroy, and can we do this? Can we do this? Come on, boys. Come on. Marin. Come on, Marin. Marin! Oh! I think that's it. That was pretty much the last kick of the game. Well, you go away from home and you score 3 goals, you expect to win. I think lesson learned, we were too attacking. We didn't need that number 10. I'm not happy with exactly how that's gone, though, boys. And at the end of the day, it's that stupid own goal. That's what's cost us there. You take that away, obviously, it's 3-3. So yeah, that's just a disappointing game all round. Anyway, guys, wait right there. We'll be back for the baggies in the Carabao Cup. Okay, welcome back. Just the one game to catch you up on, and it was a scrappy game against Leicester City. I put pretty much the same 11 out to let them redeem themselves, and they emphatically did not redeem themselves. Gaz Mosley was quite good in this game. We went behind, Leroy equalised, Chris Hughes got the most scrappy of scrappy winners in the 92nd minute. It was like a goalkeeper saving into a defender who cleared into the face of another defender, and after about 5 minutes of that, it just about broke free for Chris Hughes to tap home. So it was not a deserved win. I don't actually neither team looks like played particularly well, but we got the job done, which was absolutely incredible because we didn't deserve it. And you can see in the league table there, it just about keeps us in the conversation again. Still, Liverpool, City, Liverpool, Tottenham, and it was particularly those two that showed no signs of letting up. Liverpool actually beat Arsenal 6-2, so we're not the only team, unfortunately, that can beat Arsenal 6-2 this season. So let's have a look at what we're doing here now against West Brom, away from home in the EFL Cup. Now, they are 7th in the Premier League. If we can we go back to here? There we go. So they're 7th. So they're no mugs this year. They're God love them. They're doing okay. Let's have a look what we're up against here. They are Neil Wood is their manager now. Is he a Millwall guy? He was at Birmingham City. So there we go. Much loved. Birmingham to West Brom. Anyway, he's a passing, playing mentality, a cautious style. We're expecting them to play 4-4-2. Now, have we learnt lessons from the Atletico Madrid game? No, we have not, because we're going in the same formation, mostly because that's how we need to play to get everybody into the lineup here. So it's Gaz Mosley in goal. It's Casey Beck, Harry Thomas, not as a ball player though. David Bergkamp the second, and Fiorini as a back four. Hendry and Turpey in midfield. It's Roberts, Walker, and Scully in behind Brian Carlos. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Let's just hope that we do a little bit better than we did against Atletico, I should say. Now, they were playing attacking, whereas this is direct, I should say, whereas very much we're up against a passing team here. Do we do it there relaxed? Do we do it for the fans? We're the favourites. Show them why. Let's just go some calm. We have faith. The passionate team talks don't seem to be working, do they? All right, and let's see what we can do into the Dragon's Den, so to speak, here at the Hawthorns. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough game, this one. I mean, again, the youngsters, I mean, they're not really youngsters anymore. Some of them, I mean, some of the older ones here. Brian Carlos is 24 now. So these are experienced professional footballers at this point. So we need to expect a little bit more. I'm hoping. I want Brian to sort of become happy at the club again. So trying to play him where we can in place of Chris Hughes so he doesn't feel replaced, even though he's very much... Well, not even though he's replacing you. Brian is playing the same amount as he did last year. It was Messi that was being replaced by Chris Hughes, really. We do have our young star on the bench here, our young South Korean. I would like to give him some game time here. Oh, perfect opportunity. Brian's injured. So there we go. That works out. Hopefully that's not too serious. But, I mean, if he's not happy, maybe... If he's injured, he'll be more willing to I don't know, to not feel replaced. I don't know. I've kind of messed up the man management on that one. Fiorini's got a nice header away there for Nick Roberts with a nice pirouette. Here we go on the attack. Can Roberts pick out Paul Walker? He can. It's a stunning run. It's a stunning through ball. It's a stunning goal by Paul Walker. First of the season, assisted by Nick Roberts brilliantly. The timing of that run and pass, though, was absolutely spectacular. Let's have another look at this. Nick Roberts with the pirouette, but look at this. Look at the timing of this run. Oh, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. I don't know if we get to see a side-on view of the offside or not, or the potential offside. I'd love to see it if we can, because it was absolutely perfectly timed. No, we're not going to get to, but that is just a stunning, stunning goal. Straight through the heart of the West Brom defence, and it's 1-0 to Villa. Excellent, excellent stuff. Neither team's played particularly well there, though, but they've been particularly poor, haven't they? What do we say to this? It's got to be a do not get complacent here, boys. You've been good, you haven't been that good. Lee Hendry's not having his best game. We might see if we can get a little bit more out of him. Otherwise, we're not too bad. Turpey as well. The two midfielders haven't had their best games. Everybody else is doing okay, so we'll just get back out there. We won't change too much. The difference in how we're defending, and I probably should have done this against Atletico Madrid, but of course they're a passing team in particular. Just keep the lines close. If we're going to have that number 10 role in there, we do need to still protect the back four. And I think, in hindsight, against Atletico Madrid, we were just way too open. We were way too open in midfield, and we paid the price. So I'll take that on the chin. I think that's why we looked so bad defensively. Here goes Hewan. Decent ball. Harry Thomas at the back post. Is he offside, perhaps? We haven't seen a Harry Thomas goal from a set piece for a little while, and he's usually so just lethal from them. Casey Beck's looking nervous, which isn't ideal. The game is rapidly ticking by, though, here. Can we win this ball up the pitch? Not right now, we can't. Come on, boys. See what's going to happen. We're sort of backing off a little bit, which is fine, because, that's the deeper line and standing off them a little bit more. Here goes Iheanacho. Come on, boys. Let's put a bit of pressure on here. They're letting them go a little bit too far with the ball. It's a good block on the cross. Pressure's still there, though. Come on, boys. 25 minutes to go here. We ideally don't want extra time here, although it might just go straight to penalties. Iheanacho straight past the post. I think Gaz may have had that covered, but he was certainly scrambling, wasn't he? Let's throw out some praise, maybe, see if we can push them up a little bit here. Doesn't look like that's particularly worked. Here we go again. 4 minutes to go. Oh, Turpey's won that. It's Hyun. What can he do? He picks out the run of Nick Roberts. We've got people at the back post. It's Blake Scully. It's headed away. It's Hyun. No, it's hacked away. Can Roberts keep it in? He can. Infield for Turpey, for Fiorini. In for Lee Hendry. Hendry plays a nice ball for Paul Walker. Back for Hendry. This is looking okay. Oh, just a risky pass there, but Beck's managed to keep it. Hendry back for Turpey. Again, it's risky. Oh, what have we done? What have we done? We've done a little bit too much creativity. We've out-created ourselves. Turpey! Oh, not Turpey. What's his name? Mosley. I'm just screaming names at this point. It's ball still comes in. It's still there. It's away and it's a corner kick. What we might look to do, and we possibly should have done this sooner, is let's just sit the fullbacks a little bit more. Work to do from the corner. Can we please just get this clear, boys? It's there. Hyun. It's not the best, and it's completed the clearance by Bergkamp. And let's shut this mofo down now. Let's slow it down. Let's time waste. Let's lower our tempo, shorten the passes, play for set pieces. And, come on, boys. Come on. Away. It's not completely away. No! Oh, and I just have to change all that back again. What an annoying thing that is. Boys, we're so close. It's gone to... I'm not convinced. We'll keep play for set pieces on, actually. I'm not convinced that this is not going to go straight to penalties, to be honest. That's so annoying. Essentially in stoppage time, we've conceded from a corner. Come on, boys. Demand more. Push forward. Do something. I think it goes straight to penalties. It's only the third round, I think, perhaps. Yeah, it does go straight to penalties, and we don't have the best penalty takers to choose from here. So let's see what we can do. We really need Gaz to come up big. Now, he's not always the best from the spot, is he? Come on, Gaz. Come on, Gaz. 1-0. I still can't believe we conceded that goal so late. It's Blake Scully. He's pretty much the only guy in our team that knows what a penalty is. We need this. Come on, Mr. Scully. That hurts. That really, really hurts. Come on, Gaz. Come on. Please say this. Please, please, please. Oh, he goes the wrong way. He just can't get to it. He's not a penalty saver, is he? Fiorini, Italian international, of course, the most experienced player in the team, I should say. We really need this. Oh, he's got... I think it's done. Come on. Oh, I just had to stand there that time. Oh, fuck off. Come on, Casey back. Come on. If we don't get this, we're done, aren't we? Because they've already got 3, so we have to score this. I mean, it's pretty much done anyway, isn't it? Come on, Casey back. Oh, we've got a goal. Praise Jesus, we've scored a penalty. Now we just need them to miss their last 2. We score our last 2 and we're back to evens. Oh, come on, guys. Come on. You can do this, mate. You can do this. Take your time. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Oh, come on. In your own time, mate. Hurry up. Gaz. No. Oh, he sent him the wrong way. It's a good penalty. And we just... Yeah. I mean, you look at that and we can't really complain. But it felt like we were the better team for a lot of that game. And we've conceded in the 90th minute. Yeah, penalties are a lottery. I mean, the match ratings make it look like we were second best. But let me know what you think in the comments. It's about a month for Brian. That's not the best. I really did think we were at least the equals, if not the better team in that game. So that's really, really disappointing. But that's us done for the Carabao Cup for this year, unfortunately. And of course, of all teams, it's West Brom. But there we go. I mean, it's a bit of a disappointing episode in the end, that one, isn't it? So yeah, if you have enjoyed that for whatever reason, please do hit thumbs up. And if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. And of course, ring the bell if you want to know when I upload new episodes. We'll be back next time for the revenge against Atletico Madrid. And then we'll go to Old Trafford, hoping for a win. We don't desperately need a win, but we could certainly use not losing at the very, very minimum. So until then, guys, I've been Aussie. Thank you so much for watching, and here are our goals of the month for September. Take care.